25-year-old whiskey. One of you in this room will win this. Why am I here today? Well, as everyone knows, I'm well known on video. In the next 30 minutes, I'm going to show you how to get more free valuations, more listings, higher fees, and more landlords. And the best bit, it need not cost you 1 penny to do. The problems you have is that you're not being called out to enough valuations, and even if you are the market share leader and you're proud of your 15% putting it into a Rightmove pie chart, good for you, that still means that 85% of people are not choosing you as an estate agent. And then even when you are called out for a valuation, you've got competitors putting their pants down on fees. And then you have that awful thing called overvaluing. Of course, you don't overvalue, it's the competitors, but everyone says that. So why is your current marketing not working? Well, I look at many estate agents' websites. More importantly, I look at their social media, because all social media is what you and I would say face to face, but on one of these. This is the remote control to people's lives, and people's faces are in this for 2, 3, or 4 hours a day, looking at funny cat videos and wanting to be entertained and have a laugh at the same time. But if you actually look at your social media and your Facebook pages, the vast majority of you social media, because let's be honest, if you would you rather have 100 listings or would you rather have 100 buyers and no listings? And ultimately, the job of estate agency is to get more listings. But if I look at your social media, your Facebook page, it will be as follows: listing, listing, listing. Look at our market share. Listing. Here's a testimonial for Dave. Listing. Look what we've sold. Listing. Listing. You're just Rightmove with the word Facebook above the top. Listings are not going to get you more listings. Yes, they will get the traffic, and you will get eyeballs on them. But the fundamental thing is this: listings will not get you more listings. Will not make people call you out for free valuations. You have to be an attraction agent. People need to be naturally attracted to you as an agent. And I'm not talking about good looks. I'm talking about you as an agent being, oh my word, I've got to sell my house. Which agent shall I call out? I'll call those out, because people normally call out 3 estate agents. So the problem is you're at the bottom of this mountain. At the top of the mountain is this fabled world called listings. Just imagine there's like a light shining on that, and you think, oh my God, if only we could get up to the top of that mountain more often, we'd have more listings. The problem is that this mountain is shrouded in mist and cloud. How do you get up to the top of that mountain more often? Now, is there any estate agents in this room who've never put a house on the market? I think you've all put houses on the market. You've been to the top of that mountain so many times. So, here's a question. Does anyone ever do business with someone they do not trust? Yes or no? Shout it out. Come on, help me out here. No. So therefore, can we therefore say that you need someone to trust you to do business with you? Help me out here. Yep. So how do you get someone to trust you? And the normal answer will be, well, you know, you're a man of your word, you're a woman of your word, you do what you say you're going to do. But you're thinking too literally. Let's think a little laterally for a second. Trust is an outcome of a relationship. You all tell me you're in a people business, so therefore you need to build relationships with people to get them to trust you, because you need people to trust you to do business with you. So how do you get them to trust you? Well, let's look at science for a second. Every single relationship that you have ever built, or 99.5% of them, first you have to know someone, then you like them, then you trust them. It's the classic phrase, know, like, and trust. But that is every relationship you've ever built has worked on the basis that first you have to know you, then they like you, then they trust you. And people do business with people they trust. So how do you get someone to know you? They have to be interested in you. Now, you know this as human beings. The problem is that you're probably walking through the door of your estate agency and you take your human head off and put your estate agent on, and it's right, we're going to tell people how awesome we are, how brilliant, and we've sold so many houses. Nobody cares. The only person that cares about the number of houses you've sold is you and your mum. That's true. Other people don't care about you. People only care about themselves. You're not interested in the new solicitors that have just opened up in town, or the new kebab shop, or the new architects. And no one's interested in you. Nobody cares. You're just like the person at the party who talks about themselves all night. And we all know what we think to those people. Finish this sentence for me. If you want somebody to be interested in you, firstly, you have to be interested in them. Listing, testimonial, listing, look what we've sold, we're brilliant, we're marvelous. No one cares about that because you don't care about it if a solicitor said it, or an accountant, or whatever business. So why the hell should someone care about you? So you have to talk about something that they're interested in. What is that? We'll come to that in a second. So how do vendors choose an estate agent? And this is a survey done by the Property Academy, which came out back end of last year. And they asked 10,000 homeowners, what made you choose a particular estate agent? And the first one, 43%, was confidence in to sell the property. There goes, you put a few solds on, good for you. Liked and trusted them. Well, we've already done that one. You've got to like, trust someone to do business with them. A good reputation. Yep, you've probably all got that. A good market knowledge at 36%. Isn't it interesting that only 10% of homeowners said it was the cheapest fee? Homeowners haven't got a problem with fee, you have. If you can't prove that you're worth a higher fee, that's your problem. You have to prove to someone that they're worth more. How can Waitrose sell 4 apples for £3 and Lidl for £1? Do you actually know those apples are any better? No. Yeah, but I feel they're better. They come from Waitrose. Yeah, but have you actually been there? Have you actually done the homework? No. Or why is a Golf £3,000 less than an Audi A3, but then a Golf is more expensive than Skoda, Fabia? It is the same car. Why do we buy the Audi A3? Well, I'm worth it. Peter Rollins, he wouldn't be turning up in a Skoda, would he, Peter? No, you wouldn't. You'd be in the Audi or your Jaguar. Remember, I said you have to talk about stuff that people are interested in, and it's not you. But there is 2 things I can guarantee you they are interested in. If there's a brand new for sale board on your street that wasn't there this morning, what's every homeowner going to do before they get out the car? Shout it out. Come on, what would they do? They'd look it up. Why would they be looking it up? Nosy at the pictures and looking at the price. Do we agree with that? Nosy at the pictures, looking at the price. Yeah? Would they do the same if the for sale board was a mile down the road? No, they wouldn't. You see, every single homeowner is obsessed about the value of their own home. You know that. That's why they go on to Zoopla. Zoopla told me it was worth this. I can guarantee you, every single, once a month, there'll be a front page of the Times and the Telegraph and the Mail and everyone else will be about house prices, because Halifax will check out the house price index. You are the gatekeepers to the second most interesting topic in the world to the Brits, first being the weather, and the second being the value of their own home. You are the gatekeepers to that, aren't you? But why don't you talk about it? Why don't you talk about what's happening to property values in your town? Remember, good market knowledge. How can you prove that? By talking about it. By talking about the property market. The editor of the Daily Express thinks it's of interest, so why aren't you publishing that? So therefore, we're going to have a bit of a game. Everyone on their feet now, please. You are going to win, the winner is going to win this 25-year-old bottles of Dewars. Been resting. Okay, we're going to play heads and tails. Okay? I'm going to ask a question, and the answers will be on the front. Okay? One will be heads, one will be tails. If you're wrong, you sit down. Here we go. Question number 1. How much have house prices risen since 1995? Make your choice now. If you think it's heads, put your hand on your heads. If it's tails, you put your hands on your backside. Make your choice now. The answer is heads, 413%. Wow. Next question. What percentage of homes, okay, a property can only leave an estate agent if she either exchanges or she withdraws. We agree with that. In 2023, of all the properties that left estate agents' books, how many of them exchanged contracts? The only other option is they withdrew. Heads, 52.9, tails, 63.9. Go. The answer is heads, 52.9. Estate agents only got paid in just over 1 in 2 homes last year. In London, it's less than 30%. Next question. The average length of time between a listing and completion in the last 12 months. Heads is 35 weeks, 5 days. Tails, 25 weeks and 5 days. Vote now. The answer is tails. The percentage of sales that fell through in the last 8 years. Heads, 24.8. Tails, 34.8. Vote now. The answer is heads, 24.8. Right. Could I get all the people that are still standing come onto the stage, please? Can you? Here, up here. Nice line. Could we have you in a line here, please? Here, please. Here. You can't take instructions very well, can you?
We're standing together.
Good stuff.
5, 6.
Doesn't matter. My word. You're only 4 questions in. How many hundred? Which region saw the largest growth in rents since January 2020? Heads, inner London. Tails, southwest. Vote now.
Go ahead.
Okay, it's the southwest. Off you go, young man. The average age of a first-time buyer in 2023 was 30 years old. What was it in 2004? Heads, 26 years old. Tails, 32. The answer was tails, 32. That surprised you, didn't it? How many we got? 2. Okay. For the £200 bottle of whiskey. How much of England is built on with houses, excluding gardens? How much of England is built on? Have we got some pens and paper? There you go. You walk over there. What percentage? You got a pen? That's lovely. There you go. Good stuff. There you go. We're done. Right. Okay. Here we go. Quickly. Right then. Come back with your answers. Right then. Age for beauty. What's your name, sir?
I'm Hugh.
Where are you from, Hugh?
Wales.
Good stuff. What's your answer?
35%.
So 35% of the UK, excluding gardens, is built on with houses.
Neil from Repeat, and I think 16%.
The answer is 1.2%. You win the whiskey. There you go. Please take it. Round of applause. You take that with you. Hey, where is he? Here, get a microphone here. Look at this. Tony, why do you put out content like this?
Because it just gives a differentiator, and it gives us the opportunity to express and share our knowledge of the local market with a great understanding, basically. That number comes from Rightmove. Go to Rightmove, click on house prices, type in your town, and there's a little paragraph. The average value of a property sold in the last 12 months is that. And there's a little website called Canva. There you go. You're looking beautiful there. Thanks, Tony. Bishop Stortford, where is Adam? Hey, Adam, that shows the number of homes with 2 or more spare bedrooms. Why do you put out content like that?
We've been doing it for about 9 years now, and it's made a huge impact. It's made us the local authority, so we've sort of won before we've even got through the door.
Fantastic. I don't know if Carringtons are in the room, but basically, here we go. 52% fewer properties for sale in Kingston today compared to March 2008. That number has come from a website called home.co.uk. It's all free. Just go on there, work the number, put the month in, number of properties for sale, and then you have a little bit of write-up. There are 52% fewer houses in Kingston. This is what it means to Kingston homeowners. Again, being the property owner, the guru. And the best place to post these is in local Facebook groups, because who's the only people that join Kingston Facebook groups? People from Kingston. Where do 100% of Kingston homeowners live? Kingston. So join local Facebook groups. But you're going to say, well, Chris, the Facebook groups won't let me share in it. Of course they're not if you're going to go listing, testimonial, market share. They're not interested in that. Give them something like that. You might have to knock off the logo. This is whipped up in Canva in minutes. £347 per square foot. There's Roger from Wilkinson Grant. Is Wilkinson Grant in the room today? No? Okay. They're a guild member. And last month it was 346. Putting that out on social media makes him look like he knows what he's talking about. Oh, there's Adam again. Sorry, mate. 49% fewer homes in, and with a bit of a write-up. And then you could do more long-form content. Why didn't Lancaster house prices crash in 2023? The future of Lancaster buy-to-let property market. This is all, short-form, long-form pictures, videos. Talking about the local property market is what it's all about. So, if you want to know how to do this, you text me that number now, and I will send you free stuff. Do it now. I'm on for another 39 seconds, and that number goes. So start sending me some messages, otherwise you're not going to get your free stuff. I will send you how to do all this. It's absolutely free. You've got 28 seconds before that goes off the screen. Start sending your text messages. I'm getting no text messages here, ladies and gentlemen. So if you obviously don't want your free stuff, oh, it's coming through now. Hey, there you go. Oh, fantastic. Fantastic. There you go. It's free stuff, kids. It's continued to be free stuff. Your time is up. I'm giving you 5 more seconds. Thank you very much for your attention. Please be the local property expert. Get out there. talking about the stuff that people are interested in, and you will attract people to you, I guarantee it. Thank you very much.